was... Oh, okay. I for a moment I thought that my microphone was off for some reason, but I've just realized that it's not. It's fine. So apologize for that. So yeah, I will try to use this different way to do it. Hey Matt, I can finally see your message from Periscope on the app. So yeah, apologies yesterday. I missed your chat for some reason. The app wasn't showing it, but now I'm seeing it. So they should be working today. Yeah, I saw your comment, so it should be fine. I'm not sure if they're going to be work on the YouTube, so if you want to give that a try as well, I'll be thankful, because I'm not sure if it's going to work. It should, because I have both working at the same time, but we'll see. And yeah, the confusing thing on this documentation is you have about, I don't know, 4 different ways that you can authenticate yourself, and then if you're using a bot, they suggest you to do it a different way, and then if you are using a user, you use a different way, and then the permissions and the scope, and I don't know, it's not entirely straightforward. I have to admit. So I hope I'm not going to fail again to try to at least get this work started and make the bot or the connector somewhat workable. If I can just connect to Discord and subscribe to a webhook, I will be extremely happy. So that's going to be my goal for today. I'm not sure how well that's going to be, but how well that's going to go. But yeah, we'll see how it will be. I can't speak English today. So yeah, never mind. Cool. So today I've also been doing a few things here, which this was mostly just trial and error, trying to test stuff, see if something will work. I don't know. Also, Matt, if you are still around, I'm not sure how the delayed this is, so hopefully you can see me all right. But yeah, I just okay. So the YouTube comments are working as well, so they should be fine. Now I have so many tabs open. I need to try to get my head around what sort of tab was I looking at. This one, cool. For some reason I also then got a message saying that I didn't have that grant type. I cleaned the... Yeah, I got like invalid grant, and I was like, huh, that's something new, because yesterday I didn't get that. I just realized that my camera is blocked for some reason. I'm not sure if it's not OBS that's struggling for some reason. Try to reactivate it. Okay, that seemed to fix the issue. Huh, weird. Okay. This really reminds me when I started streaming on Twitch, and for a good month, I was just trying stuff, and there was new issues happening, and I was like, "What the hell?" So yeah, this reminds me that. Okay, so I have to change this for these 2 bits here, which is going to be on the. I already got scope, so hopefully by adding client credentials that will work. See, that's another thing. I've seen somewhere under the documentation that if you are using a bot, you need to change this for a bot instead of bearer. But they're giving me bearer, so I'm assuming I have to use bearer. So yeah, whatever. Alright, so that is fine. I just have to update the endpoint to use this one instead. Which actually is the one that I was using before. Let me try do it like that. Okay, we'll see how it goes. Oh yeah. So something didn't work out, which it's fine. And yeah, it's just a raise not implemented error is expected. Alright, I got a access token, which is fine because I'm going to change this token, so that's why I'm showing it on the stream. And I'm getting a not allowed method, which this not allowed method is coming from this part here. Sorry, this part here. That's what I wanted to say. Now there was something that I've seen somewhere that allows you to just get your user. Although if this is a bot, I'm assuming that shouldn't do anything. So I think I'm going just to create a mock listen, because that's why this was complaining. Well, a mock listen, an empty listen method. And really, listen handled by webhooks. This would be empty anyway, so just leave it as it is. So now this is not going to raise not yet implemented error, so that should be fine. yeah, just the thing that I haven't figured out yet is how to get how to subscribe to a webhook. That's the only thing that for me it's a bit confusing. See, this is another thing. I've done that and I exchange it to from the code. But when I asked, the only thing I've received was access token, and that's it. That's why it's a bit confusing to me. Is it webhook? Webhooks? I'm sure you're just going to complain if it doesn't exist anyway. Alright, yeah, that doesn't work. Oh yeah, it was just here. Oh, they're actually webhook incoming. Okay. Now, I'm also assuming that my code doesn't exist anymore, so I have to do it again. Oh, I also need to have this this permission, otherwise I won't be able to see the channels. Cool. I'm not sure if this is progress, but it feels a little bit progress. At least, yeah. I mean, worst case scenario, I can just use WebSockets instead. And I'm assuming then I can just connect to Discord a different way. Oh, I see. I also need to have a bot permission, which I'm thinking that identify and connections, they probably don't work there. Hey Patrick, thanks. Yeah, well, you know, I am just trying Restream, and this is the only reason why I'm trying doing Periscope and YouTube together. Annoyingly, I can't add Twitch to the mixer as well because I'm affiliate, so they don't allow me to be online on Twitch and somewhere else. So yeah, I am just giving this one a try, just see how it feels like, because I'm not sure what I want to do, because I might want to stream some games as well. So I'm not sure if I do Twitch games or something, but I don't think so. I'm probably going back to Twitch and then do what I do with the podcast, get the video from Twitch and then put it on YouTube. I'm just curious to see if you are online every single day and you are doing lives on YouTube, if your channel becomes more popular because you are active permanently. Well, not permanently, but yeah. I mean, I can't even imagine how the Periscope documentation will look like. So yeah, I think you're cool with your dev streams. I think we'll be fine. Also, yeah, you know, I can't add the chat because I'm trying restream. This is the second day I'm trying restream, so yeah. But how have you been? Let's stop this. I'm probably gonna have to ask for a new code, probably. No, alright. So this new one has the right permissions. Cool. Which has still got a not allowed, which is fine. Because then what I can do, I can call the get authorization data, and that should give me this new token. So closing those two. Oh no, I actually need this one. Yeah, no worries. I have both of them connected, so yeah. Just change these to request. No, get authorization data, and that will add unless I do something like, I think this is what I was doing there, which is not beautiful, but just say if I write this, did I write this wrong? Right, wrong, right, wrong, right. All right, cool. So that's fine. Supposedly it should work. But honestly, this doesn't seem like a smart way to do it, and I just realized that. Oh, I know why. Because then when I have to refresh the token, yeah, I think that's why I did that. Alright, leave it for now. So if I have the guild, where is it? Guild, this endpoint should be available. Should be available. So let me try to just change that for set to be API. Slightly better. Yeah. So my idea for this YouTube channel is to start creating a bit more content here. So then when I write blog posts, I will maybe create a tiny video about that thing and just link it to the blog post as well. So then I have two components. Editing video is interesting. I haven't done it much. The only thing I've done is just cut some bits from the podcasting talks, but it's interesting. I'm definitely not good at it, but it's interesting. Yeah, I mean, let's be honest, Periscope was like one of the first live stream platforms. I'm not sure if Twitch was available at the time when Periscope came. I don't even remember when Periscope was a thing. I remember when they released the app, everybody was jumping on that. And I might be wrong, but I think it was somewhere around the time where Vine was a thing. I think, if my memory doesn't fail, I think it was similar times. Which, yeah. Yeah, Twitch was just in TV at the time. Yeah, exactly. So there was no Twitch really at the time. Annoyingly, they just went, all right, I am just going to not continue this thing. So then they have the service active, spending money on servers where no one is really using it, other than, you know, I don't know. I know that people that use Restream, they use Periscope as well because it's cool. It shows your feed or your video stream on top. Yeah, exactly. It's and you know, now that there's actually a gap in the market for that, they could just jump on it. And I don't know, because you know, there was Mixer, YouTube, and Twitch. Obviously, if Periscope wants to compete on the same field as YouTube and Twitch, it's going to be pretty tough. But you know, just fill that gap. At least I'm not even putting Instagram lives or whatever they call into the mix, because you can't really stream into Instagram outside Instagram, which is really silly. But you know, Facebook. Whatever. Did I forget to do a wait here? I did. I didn't. Oh, this is not a... Alright. Yeah. Yeah, that was the only reason why I put it there. Funny enough, I think... So my yesterday live stream had more views on Twitter than some of my videos on Twitch. And it just keeps going up. So there is definitely a reason why Periscope could do that, but they are just silly. Yeah, but who's actually using Facebook gaming? And that's another thing. Instagram, it's not really gaming, or when you think about Instagram, you don't think about gaming. So they could try to do that instead of just trying to be smart and a lot. Yeah, of course. Is it blowing up? Wow. I'm surprised because, you know, Facebook, for me, it's been dead for years. I know that discoverability in Facebook, it's better than, let's say, Twitch. Hey Matt, welcome back. But you know, gaming, it's going to be gaming related. Yeah, I don't have the app set up on the stream yet, so you can't see what's happening on YouTube. Um, I need to sort that out. But since this is just a second test, I haven't set that out yet. Yeah, that's and also don't forget that Harris Heller has been saying you probably should start streaming on Facebook. To me, I just find it a bit weird because to me, Facebook is a place where I still have a Facebook account because my family has an account and that's the only way for me to talk to them. This is the only reason why I have a Facebook account. I guess now that if you have Oculus Rift, you have to have a Facebook account. They can leverage that, which makes sense. But to me, Facebook would always be where your family is, and I'm not sure if your family would want to see you play games, but that's just my opinion. Yeah, of course. Although, when I was writing the chapter, you're getting slightly blurry text. Are you watching this on Periscope or Twitter? Because on Twitter, sometimes the text gets a bit blurry. I can try to increase the font, maybe that helps. And that's way too big. Alright, I have this permission, so I guess that should work now. Maybe. I'm still getting a not allowed method. Alright, Patrick, thank you for stopping by. It was nice to chat with you as always, and have a good day at work. Returns a. Yeah, unless Periscope is having some issue with the live stream. I've noticed yesterday that on Twitter quality wasn't great, so maybe that's why. Get current user. I keep assuming that this is probably the reason. If I'm using a bot, probably I don't have that permission. I don't know. Users at me. So that method should be allowed. Still getting method not allowed. Weird. All right. Oh, you know, now that I think about it, it could be because I am streaming at 1080p and maybe Periscope doesn't really like that resolution. But, you know, I'm not going to change the resolution for Periscope. Returns the user object. So I'm assuming that I don't have that permission because I'm a bot. No, I should have that permission. So why can't I? I got my OAuth token, so it's fine. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to ask for help, which will be. I need to close some of this stuff as well. Go to PyPI, Discord. Where is Discord Pi? Here. Oh, they have a webhook Pi. Interesting. Oh. So let me try to change that to. They have so many versions as well. All right, let me try to go version 8, which is weird. So they are still on version 6. Version 7 is doesn't look like anything to me, whatever that means. And then they have version 8, which is available. That's weird. All right. I'm just wondering if I'm just calling the wrong endpoint. No. And they are using version 7 here. I'm probably going to get the same thing. Yep. Interesting. I might have misunderstood their concept of webhooks. I think the Discord webhooks are for things that happen there. Or to send a message. I should be able to subscribe to that webhook. You know, just out of curiosity, if I remove my authorization header, it should really complain. If it doesn't, then I know there's something terribly wrong here. Oh, wait. Oh, I am still getting a method not allowed. Interesting. That's very interesting. Because if I'm not passing any the authorization header, why is it not just telling me that I need that header? That's so weird. I might just give this library a try and see if I can get it to work. Because yeah, for some reason this is definitely not working. At least not how I expect it to work. So they say, yeah, webhooks are a way to post messages in Discord. So I think I really just misunderstood how they deal with webhooks. I thought I could get the activity from a place, but I was wrong there. Cool. So I should be able to get the activity of a channel somehow. All right, yeah, I actually have to use WebSockets instead of that webhooks. Cool. So before I jump into this massive amount of documentation, let's try to get this library working instead. Because yeah, I definitely don't want to spend time reading all of that today. So I just have to install discord.py. We don't need any voice support or anything, so that should be fine. Client run and then token. I'm just trying to figure out how to get this structure working in opsdroid, which might be interesting. I still haven't figured out how to get a channel ID. So, yeah. Already logged in, user blah blah blah. Is it installed? Yes. So import Discord. I have a token. I'm not sure if that token is the right token, but it's cool. Let's try that. So I don't really need this anymore because that doesn't work. And I don't need this because I'm not using that way to connect to the thing. So what do they say? Client await Discord. Client. This seems really weird to do it this way. And I don't really want to create this class like they suggest. I might have to, but I don't want to. Or yeah, let me do that instead. This is also going to be really hard to test. I can already predict that. I'm leaving that there for now, just for the sake of, you know, we'll see how this whole thing is going to work. Then I do client run and I put my token, which I'm getting from here. Cool. And then I will do async. Oh wait, client event. Then do async depth on message. This has to be self message. So I don't think this is going to work. Tell you straight away. Logger input message. Let's see. So if I try to connect to the thing, you cannot close a running event loop. All right. And that's because the client is doing that. Client. If I could pass the event loop there, then it could be good. I can. Cool. So let me bring that down again to here. And then up here, I'll do self loop sync here get event loop. So that should allow me to pass the event loop to my client. So that shouldn't cancel my, or shouldn't throw that error because the thing is working. Name client is not defined. Oh, right. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to turn this into what they want. Which I think, again, when I was stuck the other day, the other time when I tried to create the connector, was exactly what I faced. I couldn't get it to work, so I tried to use this library, and I just couldn't figure out how to get it work in opsdroid. So I'm still getting the same thing, that the event loop is already running. Yes, because I passed you the event loop. Because if I could just connect to the thing, then I could just try to waiting the events in a different way. But yeah. Oh, it's because they're running this thing, so they stop any running loop for some reason. Alright. I have no idea why they are trying to cancel the event loop that's already running, but alright. So instead of doing run, let me try to do connect. I'm not sure if this is going to make a huge difference, to be honest. Connect takes one position argument, but two were given. Were they? Alright, interesting. Oh yeah, because I added this here. Oh, so yeah, using run, that's why it was going funny. So I could try to use a login instead. Alright. I love it that when you are trying to code something, things don't go well, and you read the documentation, it doesn't make sense, and then you go into the code and like, oh, maybe this will work. Client, oh yeah, because that's, we are moving to async line, so we need to do await login. Improper token has been passed. I'm wondering because it's saying that try to call this with none, so maybe I might have to wait a bit here. Let me move that here just for now, because then I should get that token there. So then I'm assuming I will run this page with the token, maybe. Let me also just log the token just to be sure it's being passed there somewhere. Alright, I got the same thing, cool. But I did get a token. Interesting. If that doesn't work, what I think I'm going to try is to use the token that I have from the bot itself. So just bear with me and let me see if I can get this change around. Bot reveal token. Although they are trying to do something that I don't really get, but whatever. and my camera just borked. It's fine. Like I said, I was having some issues with it, so I think the capture card might have died or something, which is a bit annoying because I've used it for not long ago, but it was a cheap one, so it's fine. All right, yeah, that seems to have worked. Cool. So if that works, and I'm going to get a new token later. Um, I might be able to do something like self client or actually self Discord. So this one would be none. What happened to the music? Cool. Just because then on where is my connect method? Here. I'll do self client, then I can do self client login. So then I'm assuming that if I do something like messages, await self client, and then something. What did they say? I think it was a minimal bot, maybe. Nope. Examples. Examples. Reply on message. Now I just have to try to figure out how they are passing this on message. Wait for WebSocket event to be dispatched. So this is a decorator. Just for out of curiosity, if I try to do guilds, await self client dot fetch guilds logger info guilds, put that in the plural. maybe that will work. I still haven't figured out how to get the messages, but never mind. Log in, log out, connect. Oh, I have to run the connect method. Okay. I wonder if on the listen method, if I do... Huh? Just try to do client connect and see what will I get. I don't know. Oh, yeah. I don't need to pass that loop there. Yeah. Because if it's using get loop, that should already be added and it should work fine. Maybe. Can't be using a await expression. Alright. You did say it was a coroutine. Never mind. So I'm assuming if I do something like that, that doesn't work as well. Oh, it's going to work. This WebSocket event. Well, this feels a little bit like progress. I still have to figure out how to get these events from the WebSocket, but never mind. I mean, worst case scenario, I can just try to get this thing and try to implement my own way to deal that my own WebSocket connection. Dispatch event socket none has connected to gateway. Raw receive. All right, so if I send a message here, I got message create, so I probably got that message. I'm not entirely sure where it is, but yeah. Got a channel ID though, so that's good. Interesting. I didn't get the message itself, though. Come on, let me just copy that. All right. Referenced message pinned. Oh, I got it here. Content, text. All right. Cool. So at least I'm able to get some messages. So that's something, I guess. I'm going to have to either try to figure out how to get those events or how to get the, yeah, just try to parse the WebSocket somehow. But I think that's probably just going to be a huge pain, and I think I'm just going to create my own. I can use my bot token to connect to the WebSocket, so I don't have to do anything, I think. And yeah, that's interesting. So I'm just going to have to play around and see if I can do something else. Nope. Okay. Yeah. Now it's just my head going everywhere to try to get it sorted. But, you know, I need to have a little bit of a break. So at least I was able to connect to Discord and I was able to get messages back. I'm using this library, which I'm not entirely sure if it's going to do what I want, but you know, it's a thing in progress. Let's call it that. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a good day. Have a good one.